Greg Davis speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Greg. It's Dana.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, thanks for getting back to me, and I apologize again. I'm so sorry about this morning. Today has been it's been busier than I expected, so a whole bunch of things have kind of stuck themselves in the way, and I wasn't able to give you a call back.
Okay.
But I'm giving you a call back now. So,
Thank
like
you.
I said, sorry about that,
It's okay.
and thanks for your patience. I did review the file. Spoke to some of the parties involved, and we are going to hold firm on that $10,000 offer that we provided before that offer actually expired, but I'm going to put it back on the table for another 7 days and allow you the opportunity to decide on that.
Okay, can you please explain why you are leaving it at $10,000 when it doesn't come close to covering anything at all?
Well, like I said, what I'm doing at this point in time is I'm just going to communicate to you the offer that's on the table. It is $10,000. It expires next Friday, and you're welcome to kind of review it, take it away and review it, and decide what you want to do with that. That's for the property damage.
Okay. I'm not happy with that. I've expressed that very clearly.
Yes.
So what does that $10,000 include? I am aware that it includes the $250.70 hotel charge, as well as $200 in food, and then $10,000. Can you please break down what they're accepting liability for towards that $10,000?
That's the offer on the table. It's not up to them to break it down. You can break it down. We could say that it's anything. This is their offer. They're prepared to offer $10,000. That's what I'm communicating to you.
Okay.
And you can.
Who is they? Who makes that decision?
Allocate it. I'm sorry?
Who is they? Who makes that decision? It's obviously not you, because the decision was made before we even spoke.
It is me.
It is you. Okay.
I'm telling you, yes.
So the offer went
Absolutely.
from, you already had say in this offer before, and I just didn't communicate with you at that time, is what I'm asking.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
So you already had the decision-making power in the previous offer. I mean, we only started speaking a couple of days ago, correct? So I wouldn't have known of you at that point. It would have just been Colleen and Shailene. And so did they get that offer approved from you? Are you the one that was at the top that approved that offer originally?
Colleen has authority to make decisions on the file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Colleen reports to me.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the way that it works.
Right. Okay.
Right? So Colleen had the authority to do that. I do not disagree with Colleen's decision. That offer was put on the table. It had an expiry. That expiry ran. And at that point in time, there was no further offer on the table because you had not accepted the offer at that point in time. What I'm doing at this point in time is putting that offer back on the table for an additional 7 days.
Okay. That, obviously here, that's not going to change anything on my side. I feel my contents are worth what they're worth, and I should be replaced as if, they were damaged by a third party that, would act in good faith and replace them as they were prior to the encounter with the Penske organization. So I don't change my opinion on that. And there are other damages that are involved, like my 6 months of my life have been tied up. And I can't move forward until the Penske accepts liability for that, the contents, because my stuff is being stored in a storage facility. And if I move them, then I'm going to be told I'm liable for any damage that occurs, before liability is accepted at this point. And that's already shown into me in the letter that I was provided at 3 weeks ago when I met with Shailene that, tried to blame me for this not strapping it down and not just trying to change the blame factor and put it on my account and not being able to prove damages before and after, just that whole theory. That is exactly why I have chosen not to touch the contents, because I have time-stamped photos that I took as I took them off of the truck that I could go back and say, oh, this was taken at whatever time on the 5th of April and the 6th of April. So the only other way at this point is I took them and damaged them before I took them off the truck myself, or they were damaged in the towing. Like, I mean, you were not going to get absolute proof that this little nick happened around this corner here, because there's no video in the back of the truck, and everyone's aware of that. So it's just, the fact is that the contents were damaged during the tow, and right now Penske's trying to not pay for them or just think that $10,000 is, I should take the huge loss and they should get free and clear for $10,000, and I don't think that's fair at all.
You're definitely entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, well, it's the facts, right? I mean, I've provided photos of damaged items that, the only, I don't know where the dispute, can you please clarify where the dispute is coming from and why Penske is offering only $10,000 on a minimum of, in excess of $100,000 worth of contents?
Dana, the offer is $10,000,
yeah,
and that's open for another 7 days.
Right.
Okay.
So can you explain to me why they're only offering $10,000 on contents that are in excess of $100,000? Can you please explain that?
Yeah, no. I'm not going to explain that. The offer is $10,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so where do we go from here? Because I don't accept that at all.
I'm sorry?
Where do we go from here? I don't accept that. Like, that's basically robbing me.
Well, if you don't accept that, then you don't accept that. That's,
yeah.
It's available until next Friday. And, at that point in time, you have to decide if you're going to let that go or not.
Litigation? I mean, taking it to a lawyer and suing, is that the next? Obviously. I mean, we're not getting anywhere here. It's a lot of other issues. It's not just the damaged contents. Like, I haven't had any direction on anything except today. Now they're not liable for my Penske's not liable because I'm injured. They're not liable for anything, are they, around here? Everything is my fault. I mean, it's
The $10,000 is
yeah.
with respect to the property damage.
Oh, so what about everything else? What about the hold up, like the delay? I still don't have a truck. I can't move this stuff. What about everything? Like, it's a complete nightmare and a disaster on my life. And you got the weekend. You're going to go to sleep just like what happened like the last 2 weekends. You guys don't work on the weekends. I work on the weekends. I have a disaster of a life right now. And it's still going to continue when we get off of this phone. And I'm going to have to deal with it all weekend, and you're not. And so, when is Penske going to accept liability? When is a billion-dollar company going to accept liability on ruining a woman's life for 6 months and going forward? When is this the right thing going to be done?
Dana, I've communicated to you the offer.
Yeah.
I'd like for you to take that away. Again, you said that you're not.
No, I mean, I believe in integrity, and this is the furthest thing from it. This is is very disrespectful, and I'm telling you, yeah, it's very disrespectful. It's not right. It's unethical. And I mean, the fact that it's dragged on to this date, and it's, and we're going to drag it on again. I mean, so what happens I'm just going to tell you, nothing's changed on my opinion. I would rather walk away with zero and my pride than take $10,000 from a billion-dollar company that thinks that they can get away with injuring someone this way and just walking away without, paying what they fairly destroyed.
Okay, so like I said, I've outlined the position.
Yeah.
You're entitled to, do what it is that you please with that information. And, at this point in time, I don't really have anything more to say on that. I've been listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your position, but that is the offer that's on the table at this point in time.
I mean, if you've been listening to me and you still agree with this, then you're no better, right? Like yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. If that's it, then like I said, I'll make sure that you get that in writing, and like I said, that's where we are at this point in time.
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Bye.